Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Akila. In this video, I will show you how to write data to a Parquet file using PySpark in Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse. We will also see why Parquet is important, how the partitioning improves the performance, and why we should avoid partitioning on high cardinality columns. So let's start by reading a CSV file from the files folder finance data folder sales.csv. So here I'm loading the data using the Spark so that the entire CSV data will be coming into this data frame. So as it is displaying the data frame, let me run the cell and see the data. So it got all these columns. So now let me clear this output, add a new code here. Before converting this particular data frame to a Parquet file, we should know the importance of converting into a Parquet file. What is necessary? CSV is a row-based file format, whereas Parquet is a columnar file format. That's why it provides faster query performance, better compression, schema support, and optimized for the analytics. That's why most real-world data pipelines convert the raw CSV data into a Parquet or Delta format. Now, let's write this data into a Parquet file. So we are going to use the df data frame variable df.write.format. We have to mention the format of the file into which we have to load and the mode override. If it already exists, it's going to override. We can call like mode as append, merge, override, few modes are there. So I'm using override here. We'll learn step by step. Okay, now we have to mention a path, file path, where exactly you want to save this new Parquet file. So I am going to load into the same finance data folder, but under different name sales. Okay. Now display process. Okay, let me run this cell and expand this explorer. And we may need to see it displayed process. So it has done the processing. Let me hit refresh. See, we can see a sales folder now with this Parquet file. Fine. Now, before applying the partition, let us add two new columns. We just analyze the data once we read the CSV to data frame, right? So, order date is the ideal column on which we can apply the partitioning. So, we may extract year and month from that order date column. So, I'm going to override the existing data frame. df is equal to df dot with column. I'm going to add a new column year. As PySpark is case sensitive, still I can use a system function name as a column name with capital Y. And I'm going to extract from this order date column. And I have to add another column, right? So I am writing again with column month and extract month from the column order date. Okay. Now display this df new data frame where it loaded two new columns for us. So if I scroll down, see, as I mentioned earlier, we should be very careful to select a column for this partitioning. We can't just go if that column got distinct values. We should see the number of distinct values. This item column here got more than 100 values. So if I use for partitioning the item, it will create more than 100 folders, right? So the performance will slow down instead of improving because of the partitioning and Parquet file. So it's not just like that distinct values can be used for the partitioning. No, we should be careful about the number of distinct values. We should select a column which is used very frequently in filtering the data so that it will be easy for to query the data and get the data faster. Yeah, performance wise, it will be very quicker. Now, clear the output. Now, let me add the code snippet. Yes, now let us apply the partitioning with the year and month columns. Now I'm going to DF. This DF is representing this one. So it will have two new columns. Okay. Write function, format. I'm going to format as Parquet. I will show you the output and then I will explain you how exactly it worked and what is the benefit of using it. Partition. Now I am using partition by function to mention based on which column you want to partition. I want partition based on the year and subcategorized into month. Okay. I want two hierarchy levels and mode. Yes, I want to use override. If it already exists, let it get overridden. And then I have to mention the new file path where exactly you want to save this. So let me select same finance data with a new subfolder called sales partition. Okay. So that we'll know the difference. Okay. Processed. Okay. Let me run the cell. Meanwhile, expand this. It may take time based on the partitioning folders. So if I hit refresh here, you will see sales partition has been created, a new folder, and it has created success processed. Yeah, it's done. So it has created three different folders. The folder names has chosen by the Spark itself, year equals to 2019. When we want to access this particular folder, like sales.csv, we may need to mention like files slash finance data slash sales underscore partition slash year is equals to 2019. That is how we have to uh, access the files. So if this is a file name, folder name, year is equal to 2019. Based on the each value, it has created a new folder. For each month, it has created a new folder. See? For year 2019, this months. For 2020, this months. So 12 months. For 2021, 12 months folders. So each one will have the file again. So hierarchy. So if you could have selected item as a partition, it could have created more than 100 folders. Fine. Now we have seen how to partition this and convert into a Parquet file. So see, we are writing it as a Parquet file with partition based on the year and month. Now, let's read the file. Let us read the file which we have just loaded as a Parquet file so that we'll understand how to read this, how to access this. Okay, before reading this, what exactly happened? Like, what improvement should we expect? In the back end, when we apply this filter based on the date, year, and month, Spark reads only the required folder instead of scanning the entire CSV file. So it will be significantly gives a improved performance. Okay. Now let me read this data. df new is equals to d spark dot read dot format. So I need to mention the Parquet dot option header true and load. We have to mention files, finance data, sales partition, right? Yes, sales partitioned. Slash year is equals to 2019. I'm just accessing directly a particular year folder. Okay. Display df new. Let us display this new data frame and see how it looks. See, it should give me order date of only 2019 with all months because I have not applied any month folder structure, right? So it will be quicker. So it is giving only 2019 rows to me. Fine. If not accessing it directly, the particular year, if I just load the file from this and if I apply the, where year is equals to 2019, where month is equals to this, we'll see how it's going to access. Now I'm going to load the entire Parquet file with partitions instead of mentioning the folder structure. Okay. Now this particular df new will have, okay, instead of this, of test run. Okay. So this will have entire folders. Okay. All years and months folders. Now I will try to, let me override this variable def underscore test run. I'll apply a where condition now. Where year double equals to 2020, display df restaurant. Now what happens at the back end, it will directly go append this year 2020 to this file path and reads only the folder where year is equals to 2020. That's it. So it will be very faster. We'll run it and see. See, instead of processing the entire CSV, it looks for the backward file with year 2020 and process only. Hope this is very useful. If you really love it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.